and welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee. I just got done doing some pretty successful things for the channel, so I'm feeling really good. I wasn't going to necessarily do a reading today. I generally don't record. As I'm recording, today is Saturday. I generally don't record on the weekend, but I don't know. Today's been a high vibrational energy, a high vibrational day today. I spent most of the day out with my kids. We went to a festival, so why not? I did cleanse my energy. I have prayed. I have been super hyper focused on success. So I think that that's who I'm tapping into right now. Somebody who has been hyper focused on their success. Let's get it. Let's pray and protect. Be grateful. And then move into the energy. Spirit, thank you so much for your time, your presence, your love, your direction, your energy, and your protection. Allow me to deliver a clear and concise message to those watching. Should anything negative come up, immediately return it to sender. I don't want it on me. I don't want it in my household, and I don't want it on the viewer. You brought me here today in front of all of these fine kings and queens. Oh, wow. The energy is popping, guys. Almost immediately. Look at this. I'm showing my side. Almost immediately the cards are jumped. There we go. We're going to get that one. Because whatever fell on the on the floor was just way too many things. Way too many energies to pull up on. Look at this. How gorgeous is that? It's the golden hour, and then there's a white feather. Golden hour and white feather, those two things could be like a clue, if you will, that this is your reading, something that really resonates with you, or two different things that really resonate with you. Even also agriculture, or growing up on a farm or a ranch, or near animals. It says feather of hope. Grasp the feather of hope. A delicate symbol of upward promises and an uplifting future. All of these cards, all of these cards, and these are the life situation, love and career reading cards. All of these cards, and I was talking to you at the beginning about the energy feeling like it feels like success. It really does. Cinnamon could be something else that sticks out as something that resonates with you as well, or confirmation. But did you hear what the card said? It was talking about you uplifting your future. Grasp the feather of hope, a delicate symbol of upward promises and an uplifting future. Where is this collective going, Spirit? Where is this collective going, Spirit, energetically? I'm getting like Jacob's ladder kind of thing. I don't know if you ever remember going to like the fair or amusement parks as a kid, where sometimes they would have these Jacob's ladders, and people would try to, climb up the ladder, and you would win some cheap stuffed animal or stuffy. I just recently saw that on my feed on Instagram, which is odd because I can't see from being a regular human being how that would come up on my algorithm, but it was somebody teaching you how to cheat at the Jacob's ladder, or not really cheat, just understand the science behind it and then get your prize at the end. So that's what it is. I think it's not that you're cheating, because you're definitely not. You're definitely putting in the hard work, but you're understanding how things actually work in the world. Energy, manifestation, even healing yourself, and incorporating the new version, the more authentic version of self into your work. You can't help but to do that. Once you start healing sections of your life, it overflows into your professional life. So it is like having a cheat code once you start awakening to who you are and your purpose in life, whatever it is. But you're not actually cheating, because it's not like Spirit is going to say, oh, good, you're awake now. You're being you have an idea of being your authentic self. Awesome. Here's success. It doesn't work like that. Here's a whole, it's like not Amazon is just going to be at your door and deliver success to you. No, that's not how it works. Not in the age of Aquarius. It's like some old proverb or something like that, where you have to work for something and see something through from the ground up in order to truly appreciate it. Not only just to truly appreciate it, but to become an expert in that field. I feel like I'm also tapping into the energy of people who have, again, kings and queens keeps popping up, royalty, royal blood, who has gone through so much adversity in your career, in careers, as a professional and as a person, as an adult, that you've got just a wealth of knowledge from all of the things that have gone what we might deem as wrong or awry or just not as planned. And you're using all of that as stepping stones, as learning moments. You're alchemizing it and transmuting it into things that now work for you. A better flow of success. This card came out and said illumination. Something hidden is coming to light now. You could be finding out about new job opportunities. Somebody might potentially be lending you a helping hand. And as soon as I read that on the card, I get Hierophant sort of vibes off of it. So you could see, and that's Taurus, right? And that's really, and that's earth energy as well. So that we are talking like money. I don't know why I said money, but we are talking money, and we are talking about wealth, and we are talking about riches. We're talking about the tangible kind of success. But something about the Hierophant, somebody coming who is maybe just that much more successful in your field, or has been doing it a little bit longer, a little bit more experienced, almost like opening a door for you. When I started the pre-shuffle, the opportunity card did fall out on the table. I put it back in here because I hadn't started recording yet. So I'm going to continue to go with that, like opening the door for you. Where else is this going, please, Spirit? Movement. It's so funny. I don't know why I remember this, because I've recorded so many videos. I said Taurus energy earlier, right? And I don't know if you're going to know what this person's birth chart is, whoever this person is. And I don't know, for each of you, it could be different. It could be somebody in person that's giving you an opportunity via email, via phone call, or somebody that you catch on YouTube that plants a seed for you, and you take the action and you become the opportunity. But there's Taurus energy all throughout it. And the reason why I say that is because when I first started the channel, the Taurus folks that were watching my channel, I was always getting this movement card for them. So that's why I'm just getting it. There's just something about it. You'll make good progress now, and you will be able to overcome any obstacles in your path. Big leaps forward are possible. Okay, so let's see. Let's pull some tarot. Big leaps forward are possible. Let's see what's coming towards the collective, please, Spirit. What can we tell the collective that's going to help them out? So we understand that there are opportunities. It's like upward momentum at this point is promised because you've kept going. The 5 of Cups in the upright, the 7 of Swords in the upright. At the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands and the Emperor. So you've been through the heartache and pain in the past. You've been through the failures and disappointment in the past. This is 5 of Cups, is like things that have happened in the past. But there's still opportunities available. Look at this. And you could have options between 2 different things. And then we move on to this Aquarius energy with the 7 of Swords. getting away. I feel like some of you guys might have had to have broken contracts. Now, this could have been energetically. You could have broken contracts. And you know what? Actually, that's what it is. I mean, it could have been in reality, you broke a contract with like a work partner or an organization or something. And now you're, little do they know, you already have like a plan. They think that you might be, for those of you that is resonating for it, they think that you might be like, oh, collective is, how are they gonna do better than this? And they might be doubting you, but no, you already have a plan. You already know whatever it was that you just left, whatever contract it is that you just broke, you already know. And you might be moving in the dark, meaning, and I feel like I'm talking to a collective of people who have really been diving into their shadow work for me to say you might be moving in the dark. And that could be literal for some of you guys. But what I'm getting is that if this wasn't an actual contract that you broke, like a 3D contract that you signed between you and another entity or another person, this is an energetic contract. And you've really had to go within. And because it's taking you so long to navigate your shadows and heal yourself, the last thing you want to do is divulge too much information about the directions that you're going, because you don't want those naysayers to come back into your energy. We get the Knight of Wands and the upright. This is that it's very fiery energy to get you to where you need to go in your career. You're not standing still, collective. That's what I'm getting. I'm not getting a collective that's standing still in any way, shape, or form. And all I'm hearing is like Cardi B, like money moves. You're making money moves. It's funny that I'm getting all of that, and I haven't pulled one single Earth card yet. I do get the Emperor in the reverse. I feel that what I'm getting off of that is, and because it has been, and I can't get this 80s song out of my head, heartache and pain, because there's been so much of that in your reality, in both your career and your money and your personal life, that because you're moving in the dark and you're no longer afraid to move in the dark, and because it's taken a while to get your feet steady, with this Emperor in the reverse, I would say be careful of being too rigid in how things are supposed to work out, or how you believe things are supposed to work out, because you can put a cap on your success. For example, and they say when you are manifesting, you shouldn't really manifest based off of specifics, because you as a person, you as a human being, can only really see what's in front of you, and you only really know what you have experienced. But God and the universe and your spirit guides and your angels, they can see everything, and they know more than what you've just experienced in this lifetime. They know all of things, and they know the future completely. So they say when you're manifesting to not have your blinders on. You could say, and this isn't mine, I got this from another tarot reader. You could say, I would like this to happen or something better. And what I like to say before I learned that phrase is, Spirit, show me how good it can get. Y'all know what I want. Y'all know what I need. Show me how good it can get. Allow me to be open to receive whatever guidance it is that you are giving me, and allow me to walk through the doors that are going to serve my greatest and highest good. Give me that discernment. Give me peace with those decisions. What else for the collective? Where is this heading? Side note, interesting. I think that there might be a love, like kind of just off to the side. This is not something you're focused on, but there's a love situation that is lingering in your energy. I don't know if you're calling in somebody new or if this is somebody from the past. I don't think you're focused on it. I think every now and then you think about it, but I don't believe that you're focused on it. It's the movement that you're focusing on right now. The forward momentum. But this is coming up in the reading. So what is this? This could be that you're calling in this mentor or this work partner. It might, and it could turn into love. Let's see. What's going on with this Two of Cups right here for the collective? Ten of Swords. Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay, here's the thing. You've done, now this at this point is just me talking to you. I'm a vessel, a storyteller, a conduit from spirit. Remember? I'm going to have to get real with you. Okay. What these cards are now telling me with this Ten of Swords, the Five of Wands, and then this Eight of Pentacles is, I know that you are working. I know that you are busy building an empire, king or queen. I get it. And I see you. Just don't let that be your all right now. At the beginning, and I keep getting this song, it's like it's some eerie sort of record that's playing on a loop. Heartache and pain, and I don't know all the words, but it's the heartache and pain. And what I'm getting is like you're keeping your head down and just working and working and working. This comes from a movie that I just saw too. You cannot treat one part without looking at the whole. So whatever heartache, romantic love, or even, let's just say whatever hurt you, whatever brought you this Ten of Swords, this love situation or this partnership situation that brought you the Ten of Swords, don't ignore that. In order to treat one part, you got to treat the whole. Remember I said at the very beginning that once you start healing, it trickles into other places. But if you've got a dark energy in one corner of your soul that you're just ignoring for whatever reason, and we've all been there, and I can only speak about this because I've got experience in it, then it's going to, again, it's not going to let you, it's going to be like running with the parachute behind you. You could run so much faster if you just let it go. And the only way to let it go is to process it, to work through it. So where does the success go where's the success heading specifically for the collective, please, Spirit? The Two of Wands, that's positive. That's very positive. This is future planning and decisions. And like I said before, that there might be more than one door opening for you, and you might have two things that you need to actually take action on. Actually take action. Meaning like you might need to research two different avenues of approach, two different options, two different doorways. At the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Wands, you're going to know which way to go. You're going to know. It's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. That's the saying. You're going to know. Trust your gut in this one. The part that has healed in you is the entrepreneur part, is the professional part, is the career part, is actually, believe it or not, the money part. Nobody's perfect, and you're never done healing. I feel like I picked up on a little bit of doubt in your energy. Nobody's perfect. You're never done healing, but you've healed enough to be able to trust your gut to know exactly which direction to go. And where do we see this healing and this other? How do you foresee change with the collective, the kings and queens of this collective when it comes to this love situation? I love it. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh, the confirmations. Look, that's success and victory. And even some people seeing, wow, like, wow, collective. I didn't think collective could. I didn't think that king or queen could really survive that, thrive through that, alchemize that, and turn it into something. Not only are you alchemizing it in the way that you get to heal out of it, but it boosts your self-confidence. Like, there's going to be a time in the very near future where you look back at that situation and you say, wow. And I'm about to start tearing up. So maybe you might get teary-eyed, but you look back at that situation or those situations, those love situations, and you say, you know what? Not only did I do this in my career, not only did I do this with my business, not only have I done this with growing my money, but I've also overcome that. And you're going to find yourself giving yourself a high five or a pat on the back and grace. One last card for the collective. I love it. Let me know in the comments down below. One last card for the collective, please, Spirit. All right. So we got the Hermit in the reverse. And then we've got the Star card. Remember, I was talking, I love the confirmations. There's so many confirmations in this reading. Remember I was talking about you being okay with being, like, doing things behind the scenes in the dark. You're okay with navigating through the dark. You're not going to have to always operate like that. Because it's I'm getting this just intuitively. I'm pulling this from your energy, that you are going to be able to, because you've healed so much of the past and these yucky, sticky situations, these toxic love situations, that you get to a point where you very easily call in energetically the people that are supposed to be surrounding you, the people that cheer for you, the people that uplift you, the people that challenge you in positive ways, constructively, the people that love you, the people that see you, the people that hear you, that you're not going to have to feel like you have to operate in the dark anymore, in secret anymore, behind the scenes anymore. As a matter of fact, I'm getting you doing like brainstorming sessions with others, and feeling free enough and secure enough in your spaces that you could have, let's talk about, I have this idea, that you can share your ideas, and there will be reciprocation and support, and in these particular communities of people that you have around you, somebody's going to not be afraid to say, hey, that doesn't sound like a good idea. How about we do this instead? And it's just going to be that sort of very adult, very healed dialogue. And it's just going to propel you in so many ways, but I mean, in so many directions, but always going up. I hope this helps, guys. Let me know in the comments down below. It's kind of odd for me to be doing a weekend reading, but I like this idea of success. Closing it out with this white feather from the angels. I love you guys, and thank you so much for joining me. Blessings to you. See you soon.